Ta-da! We are already in France! Beautiful Le Petit France!
And also the roads went to Petit.
Tiny little narrow French roads.
Luckily I had some time to actually learn the size of our truck camper, because it's a whole new thing for us. Our van was 20 centimeters
More narrow,
so it was easier to drive in a small road. So I have to just learn how to drive that.
Yeah, exciting times, a bit scary times too. But yes. We are in one of our favorite countries in Europe.
Yeah. Fun little fact. We have bathed filling up the water in the past decade only 3 times. So we always find a gratuit place.
Europe is full of totally potable free water to drink and use.
We prefer modern springs in the mountain areas. We always try to find springs in the mountain areas, but now the Alps are like 200 kilometers that way and the Pyrenees are 1000 kilometers that way, so we are in the middle. So we have to cope with normal water. Beautiful country, but this time France is gonna be left behind.
Yeah, a drive-through country because we are going to south, pushing south.
Sarah panicked a little when we were in
hailstorm.
Hailstorm and rainstorm. So we are going more south. Indeed, a driving day. It's already dark. And Sarah doesn't like darkness.
No, driving in the darkness because our lights are not really that good and my eyesight is not that good, so it's scary.
Luckily one of us has good eyesight, so we are not in a danger.
Yeah, not. But exciting part about this long driving day, and you go to sleep and next morning it's like an adventure when you wake up. You don't know what's going on
around you.
Yeah.
There is some wild animal park around us here somewhere, but we don't know where. We just came to the parking lot in the middle of the forest.
Yeah. And because it's so late and we smell, I think we will take a shower and go to bed.
Yes, that is the plan.
So that. Home sweet motor home. It's so weird to come from the truck part to the camper part. But I think in recent years we will learn. But it's so weird.
It's nice to have an indoor shower, but we love our also outdoor shower because when the place is right, it's so more convenient to go outdoor shower. So we got the pillupuhelin and then the switch for the pump, getting hot water and then getting to the shower.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. And good morning, and this is the place that we woke up. It's a parking lot of the park. Yeah, you can actually hear the motorway like 1 kilometer away, but it's a perfect just getting out of the big roads and spending lovely and quiet night here. Yeah, there is a barbecue places, but every
sign here tells you not to put fires anywhere. Yeah, good place to spend the night. Now we can go for morning walk to see some animals and then head back to the road and south.
There is wild boars stomping away. Usually you cannot see these wild animals because the cages are so large and they have a lot of places to go hide in. Yeah, pretty impressive sight. They are so big and huge.
This is a third wild animal park in France that we have visited, and they have been always nice. The enclosures are huge. Yeah, the minus side that you cannot actually see the animals just on the billboards. They are somewhere there, but it's good to see that they have enough area that they can roam. And also those piggies, they can eat those oak nuts, I think they are called. They are dropping from the trees and having really good meals. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning start.
And now again it's a driving day. Unfortunately we are fast facing the whole France.
Yes.
But we need to go to south. But these are always nice pauses from the driving.
Yes, and this was like 5 minutes from the main road.
Yeah, incredible.
Nothing more.
$3.99.
$3.99, and also we don't have to spend the night on the like motorway, stopway, or in some city. We can come to nature.
But I have to say, France has delightful amount of airs. So motorhome parking spots, and usually they are totally free. There's toilets,
Yeah.
free water, everything.
Usually small towns they are free, and bigger towns they cost something, but not much. So it's a really convenient country to travel with the van or motorhome or anything on wheels.
Yeah, and you have rivers, mountains, fields, 2 seas. What else?
Lots of things.
Now when we are popping in France for a couple of days, there's some must things to do. Let's go to the grocery store.
And buy cheese!
Yeah, we were house sitting in France for several months, and whenever we went to the grocery store, we always bought some cheese. Yeah, that was so good. And also baguette. I don't know, it tastes so much better. Our friend said that no, the French baguette is so much better than the Spanish one. No, it can't be. It's just the wheat and water and salt. That's it. But they are special.
Yeah, they sure are.
Yeah, and of course, pâtisserie croissants.
Yeah,
with
this
the
is
coffee.
dangerous. We are going to be so fat.
Yeah, but we love France.
Yeah. We stop at the Intermarché because Intermarché usually has the cheapest fuel, but this Intermarché does not even have a fuel station, so that's why we stopped here to brew some coffee and break from driving.
Yes.
So good. take a look at this, but we did find this from Park for Night. So this is a big greenery area next to the river Loire. The stream is kind of powerful, but the water looks so brown, so we are not going to swim there. Yeah, this is some kind of picnic area. Very fast, lot of room to everybody to be here. You know, we have not really developed any routines with this pickup camper. Everything we own is inside of these cupboards and they don't have a place yet. Whole summer we renovated the camper, and when the camper was built we immediately hit the road, so we did not have any learning time. And when you live on the road you make these micro decisions every day: where to get water, where to park your camper for the night, every day, and it can be kind of exhausting. One of our routines is we try to make one good meal each day. Even everything takes a lot of time inside of the camper. It's so worth it. So now we are cooking in a beautiful settings. Johnny, your food is ready.
Yeah, my food is ready. Ah, so good. Thank you. Okay, school days is on. And what has Sarah prepared for us here now?
Finally, now can I have a Johnny with me?
Yeah. So our camping place has wine and cheese
Of course, because we are in France.
and baguette.
So good tasting.
Yeah. This is good start for the evening.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's enjoy before it starts raining.
Yeah. But beautiful place. Loire is quite murky. I would say brown.
Proud, but it's iconic lake, so all that matters.
Yes.
And good wine from Germany. Cheap wine! We love Europe for cheap wine.
For sure. Tai 8 vuotta vanhasta, se ei euron, mutta ei mä 12 vuotta vanha. Musta ei 8 kuukautta. Vai vuotta? Poikassa. Pallo metsä. Peage. Not peage for us. Yeah. We drove like 20 kilometers on that motorway because it was the free section. So now when the peage and the paid motorway starts, we go off the motorway. Yeah, it takes half an hour or hour more of driving time to get to our destination, but we are saving 75 euros. 75 euros is a lot.
And when you choose these free routes, there's thousands and thousands of roundabouts in France.
And small, really beautiful village.
Yeah.
Just like this. Yes, and now we are back at the motorway in a free part. We have 115 kilometers of free motorway on front of us. So it was 25 to 30 kilometers through those big little roads, through little towns. But it was worth it. We saved a lot of money. And now we can drive just motorway with the speed of the tracks. So 90 kilometers per hour is our average speeds on the motorway also.
I have to say, these seats are really uncomfortable. to sit several hours because there's no support in our lower back. So we really miss our Ducato.
We need a lot of breaks that we need to walk.
Yeah.
Because of these seats. Maybe we buy some kind of small pillows here.
Yeah, support our lower back. It's uncomfortable, but we are not in a rush. We can take as so many pauses as we want to or need. Yeah, this is what road tripping is all about. Butts of the lorries. It's coming out. A small traffic jam should be over in a 15-minute time. And driving this vehicle is a little more stressful than driving a Ducato, especially in long distance driving because there's no cruise control at all.
And it would be cost like 500 euros to install the cruise control, so I'm just using my leg.
Yeah. Poor leg. But soon we hit our overnighting spot, hopefully. It takes about 1 hour to drive and it's supposed to be 4x4 route.
Usually Park 4 Night 4x4 routes, they are just travel roads that you drive.
Yeah, but let's see. There were no comments, so it might mean it's so isolated or it's so ugly that people don't want to go there or whatever. It can mean anything, but we will go there to see the off-road route. Now that we have a 4x4 vehicle.
You have to go there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, as I told you, 4x4 routes for the Middle Europeans, they are just normal gravel roads. Yeah, we are getting to the lake, maybe, and then we have a really nice evening in the nature again. Just 5-minute or 10-minute drive from the main highway. So worth it. So worth it.
Très bien. I guess we were too cocky because the route is getting more sandier, more softer. But let's see if we get there. It's not bumpy ride at all. But soft sand, extremely soft sand.
And we don't use 4x4 until we get stuck. Or about to get stuck.
Look at the blue lake. We don't know if this is an old quarry or something, or is it safe to go swim.
Yeah, there's a bike now, the Interdit, but there has been local kids, I think, jumping from the cliffs, so we're gonna go in a swim before the night falls.
Yeah, beautiful place and these weird sand formations. They look so non-European to me. We feel like we are in the moon or something. Yeah. Not really fan of sitting water, but when it looks blue, it's inviting. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. And some locals have really jumped there to the lake, so.
At least once.
Yes.